Oh, I am excited. I am excited. The guy on screen is not excited because he just woke up and doesn't remember anything. But apart from that, he's excited too, probably. Hey, whoops, that's not right. Whoop. I forgot. I remembered to do everything except set up the webcam correctly. Whoops. Hello, Tolrath. Hello. Welcome. Okay, where does Chatbox live? I think Chatbox... I have no idea. I've never played this before, apart from the few minutes I spent setting it up, so it probably works. Hopefully works correctly. I've played part of this before. I can give some help if asked. Great. Can you remind me what item I should absolutely not sell, just in case it softlocks the game? What was that again? Something about a bar. Iron bar? Funky bar? Milky bar? What was it? There we go. We're gonna go here, share this everywhere. I'm excited. And also, please, heads up, this is gonna be windowed mode because this game is old as hell, and I don't do source capture anymore because it's a pain in the butt. Okay, then. Crowbar, pry bar, gotcha. Oh yeah, don't sell the pry bar. Don't sell... It's like Half-Life. Hold on to that crowbar. With your life. Hold on to it. Okay, then. I'm excited. I'm nervous. Okay, then. Just gonna go over here to Discord. Discord. Right, and you get to behold my desktop. Very soon. Okay, then. Starting soon screen. Where is it? Where'd it go? Off. I don't know where the webcam should live, so I'm gonna err on the side of up there. Chat, you go up here. Fun fact, Planescape Torment came packaged with a free game, Soulbringer, which is one of the worst graphic systems I've ever seen. It is apparently an okay game. Great. Hello, Starima. Do birds fly because they don't want to be short? A good question. I don't know. I'm going to turn off the elevator music, and we're going to begin. And we have to watch these starting cutscenes because they're actually pretty good. Please excuse the windowed mode. Wait, actually. Hold on. Maximum experience. That's us! Okay, it's just me that prefers these graphics. These graphics are very, very nostalgic indeed. I remember ye olde days when this was the norm. Okay then, so first things first, turn the volume way the hell down. Alter sensors. Right, turn down everything a lot because this. Okay then, how's our levels? That's still pretty loud. Deacon's hell, guys. In the 90s, they really went all out. They really went all out. Done. Okay. Back. There we go. Look at this, man. Just look at it. Great. Great stuff. At least it wasn't the FMV. Yeah. Okay, then. No more piddling around. That still seems really loud. My goodness. Well, okay. Okay, that's... How's that for audio levels? Blah, 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 blah. Good. The volume is definitely voluming, man. Woo, okay. We're good. Now, let's start a new life. Let's do it. Character generation. Look at our Frankenstein-ass character right here. This is the character generation scheme. Model uses by clicking on the blah blah blah. Character points, armor class, hit points. Charisma. Charisma is average. Constitution is average. I'm sorely tempted to just chuck, like... I think I'm gonna need to chuck everything into charisma because ye gods, like, because we are ugly as hell. Alright, so I'm just gonna do... Yeah, this is kind of almost like a Baldur's Gate type of game, so... Okay, Charisma's at max, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and... Right, we're gonna go... What are we gonna go? We're jack of all trades, really, so... Wisdom, intelligent, Age or thief skills, we probably need that. Is above average. Let's do that. I don't actually know. And it's just nameless one. We can't name our character. Well, music for this game was composed by Mark Morgan, who also did music for Fallout 1 and 2 and The Wastelands. Nice! It isn't almost a Baldur's Gate type game, it is one. Okay, well, I tried playing the first Baldur's Gate and hated it, so we'll see how this goes. I like this so far, though.
Hey, Chief. You okay? You playing corpse or you putting the blinds on the dusties? I thought you were a deader for sure.
Might need to adjust that. Can I... Who are you? Who am I? How about you start? Who are you? I don't know. I can't remember. You can't remember your name? Huh. Well, next time you spend a night in this burg, go easy on the bub. Name's Mort. I'm trapped in here too. He's a mere squeak in our ears. Yeah, I'll fix that. Trapped? Yeah, since you haven't had time to get your legs yet, here's the chant. I've tried all the doors, and this room is locked tighter than a chastity belt. We're locked in... where? What is this place? It's called the Mortuary. It's a big black structure with all the architectural charm of a pregnant spider. The Mortuary? What? Am I... dead? Not from where I'm standing. You got scars aplenty, though. Looks like some Burke painted you with a knife. All the more reason to give this place the laugh before whoever carved you out comes back to finish the job. Scars? How bad are they? Well, the carvings on your chest aren't too bad, but the ones on your back... Morty pauses. Say, it looks like you got a whole tattoo gallery on your backs, Chief. Spells out something. Tattoos on my back? What do they say? Heh, looks like you come with directions. Morto clears his throat. Let's see, it starts with... He doesn't have a throat, he's a talking skull. I know you feel like you've been drinking a few kegs of Styx Watch, but you need to center yourself. Among your possessions is a journal that'll shed some light on the dark of the matter. Farrod can fill you in on the rest of the chant, if he's not in the Deadbook already. Farrod? Does it say anything else? Yeah, there's a bit more. Mort pauses. Let's see, it goes on. Don't lose the journal or we'll be up the sticks again. And whatever you do, do not tell anyone who you are or what happens to you, or they'll put you on a quick pilgrimage to the crematorium. Do what I tell you. Read the journal, then find Farrod. No wonder my back hurts. There's a damn novel written there. As for that journal I'm supposed to have with me, was there one with me while I was lying here? No. You were stripped of the skins when you arrived here. Besides, look like you got enough of a journal penned on your body. Hello, driver! What about Farad? Do you know him? Nobody I know, but then again, I don't know many people. Still, some Burks got to know where to find Farad. Once we get out of here, that is. How do we get out of here? Well, all the doors are locked, so we'll need the key. Chances are one of the walking corpses in this room has it. Walking corpses? Yeah, the mortuary keepers use dead bodies as cheap labor. The corpses are dumb as stones, but they're harmless and won't attack you unless you attack first. We're gonna go as charismatic as possible. Is there some other way? I don't want to kill them just for a key. What, you think it's gonna hurt their feelings? They're dead. But if you want a bright side to this, if you kill them, at least they'll have a rest before their keepers raise them up to work again. Well, alright, I'll take one of them down and get the key. How's everyone doing? I'm doing good. Feeling pretty dead. You? It's 11 to be dead. Well, before you do that, arm yourself first. I think there's a scalpel on one of the shelves around here. Note. Search the shelves in the room for a weapon to attack the zombies with. When you find one, go to the inventory screen, the backpack button in the lower right, and arm yourself. If you wish to examine any items you find, right-click on them in the inventory screen. Gotcha. Alright, I'll look for one. One last thing. Those corpses are as slow as molasses, but getting punched by one of them is like being kissed by a battering ram. If they start getting an edge on you, remember you can run, and they can't. Use it to keep some distance if you need to recover. To run, either toggle run on in the option scene or hold down the shift key and left click on the area you want to run to. If you're in danger of dying, use running to keep your distance from the zombies while you recover. Got it. More? Alright, thanks for the advice. How to play. Combat log, quick loot, formations, bolt current action, select every character in the party. Oh, hold on. Oh, there's pointy things. Alright, so formations, bolt current action, select all characters. Party slots, combat log, quick loot, how to play. Okay, gotcha. Pause, unpause. Actions can still be assigned while paused. Select weapon. So over here. Swap the weapon the selected character is using. Most enemies get infected by selecting the game mode. This menu is only needed for changing weapons or attacking neutral NPCs. Select spell. This is where you can tell this was made early on in the days of computer RPGs. Because, like, presumably the oldest ones you selected your weapon and then execute an action with it. Select spell, select item, use a quick item, select special ability, start dialogue, initiate dialogue with a party member. Okay, priest scroll, select priest spells to cast if available. Why is there two separate spell buttons? Deacon's Christmas. Journals, review, quest objectives, journal entries and bestiary entries. Character statistics is over there. Open dialogue window, reviews the last few MTC gala. That's very handy, we'll need that because I will forget what people say to me. Lock view on characters, right there. Toggle party AI. If active party members use basic combat, turn off for full combat control. And, oh gods, rest party, resting, party rest and restores hit points and spells, mage spellbook, and map screen, inventory, show, hide, hit points, right there, jolly good. Oh. Right, now first things first. Right, the voice, we're gonna turn that up a bit. That should be good. Now let's see here. Alright.
Alright.
Alright, what do we got here? Right, bandages. Done. Door's locked, you'll need a key. Yonder is a shelf. I like this. We're basically playing as Frankenstein's monster. Scalpel. Right, and there is Zomble. Alright, you found the scalpel. Now go get this corpse. Don't worry, I'll stay back and provide valuable tactical advice. I mean, he's a floating skull. Maybe you could... Okay, alright. Time to reduce those causes to the second death, then. Alright, though you can attack by selecting a weapon from the quick menu, pressing the A key also toggles the attack cursor. That's cool. So, A... Okay, then. I want to finish exploring this whole ass room, though. Looks like someone is in the middle of dissecting this corpse. Right, do I have anything equipped? There we go, quick weapon. We have a weapon, alright. Let's go over here. Alright, so... Can we talk to him? This is interesting graphics. I mean, this is the updated version. This shambling corpse looks like it's been dead for several years. The skin along its forehead is peeled back, revealing its chalk-white skull. Someone has chiseled the number 569 into the exposed bone. Right, Mikar made it through 2. Yay! Like Boss Gate, it's real-time combat, but you can always turn on auto pause to make it effectively turn-based. I like that. So many writing. And save, yeah. Examine the corpse. See if it's carrying a key. This corpse doesn't appear to be carrying a key. It doesn't look like it would be able to use one if it did. Its fingers are broken, as if someone smashed them with a hammer. You do happen to notice the left shoulder is heavily bandaged. The bandage might be useful if the corpse was disposed of first. Great talking to you. Farewell. Okay. Saving is a good idea. I do like that. Right. Let's do... New save. Right. Save game title. Planescape. Planescape 1. What's that? Save. Alright, so... Gonna be clever, we're going to examine all this. This corpse's head lolls back and forth on its shoulders. Judging from the angle of the neck, it looks like this man may have been hanged. The number 825 has been painted on the side of his head. Examine the corpse. This corpse is carrying nothing, but you happen to notice his hands are heavily bandaged. The bandage might be useful for the corpse was disposed of first. Leave the corpse in peace. And let us... This is probably the one. The corpse... This corpse stops and stares blankly as you approach. The number 782 is carved into his forehead, and his lips have been stitched closed. The faint smell of formaldehyde emanates from the body. Examine the corpse, see if it's carrying a key. This corpse looks like the one with the key. It is holding it tightly in its left hand, its thumb and forefinger locked around in a death grip. It looks like you'll need to hack the corpse's hand off to free the key. So many writing. Yep, I need that key, corpse. Looks like you're not long for this world. That's a 90s ass noise. Right, and we got the key. Also, you need to, like, aim for, like, their feet in order to examine them. I should kill the rest of these, honestly.
Damn it. Damn.
Right, bandages. Do that. What's this? Nothing. Right, I am killing the rest of these corpses simply because I need their stuff. Nice! Right, and bandages. I don't know what... Ooh, wow. Okay. Let's see, let's inspect the rest of this room. I think that's all we can do right now. Have you played Planescape Torment before, otherwise? Nope! And hello, iFlare. Some characters' special abilities you can use if you select just them. Jolly noted. Careful, like, I appreciate it. Just a reminder, no backseating. I do want to figure things out for myself as much as possible. Alright, let's save the game. Yep. Right. Okay then. I have the key. Alright, it's one of those games, isn't it? Alright, how do... What? Interesting. Alright, so that's not the correct one. Aha! Different door. Different door. Okay. Let's see if Mort actually says something. Psst! Some advice, Chief. I'd keep it quiet from here on. No need to put any more corpses in the dead book than necessary. Especially the Femmes. Plus, killing them might draw the caretakers here. Okay then. I don't think you mentioned it before who are these caretakers? Why do you care about the female corpses? Yeah, I gotta ask, I'm curious. What, are you serious? Look, Chief, these dead chits are the last chance for a couple of hardy bashes like us. We need to be chivalrous. No hacking them up for keys, no lopping their limbs off, things like that. Last chance? What are you talking about? Chief, they're dead, we're dead, see where I'm going? Oh, God's Mort. No, I don't, actually. Chief, we already got an opening line with these limping ladies. We've all died at least once, we'll have something to talk about. They'll appreciate men with our kind of death experience. Wait, didn't you say before that I'm not dead? Well, alright, you might not be dead, but I am, and from where I'm standing, I wouldn't mind sharing a coffin with some of these fine sinewy cadavers I see here. Mort starts clacking his teeth as if in anticipation. Of course, the caretakers would have to part with them first, and that's not likely. Okay, that's gross. Riz so deadly, HR gets called. Yep. Yeah, what madman stools 2 gates between the 2 same rooms and gives them different keys? I think that gate might lead somewhere else. Maybe. Who are these caretakers again? They call themselves the Dustmen. You can't miss them. They have an obsession with black and rigor mortis of the face. They're an adult bunch of ghoulish death worshippers. They believe everybody should die sooner rather than later. I'm going to be reading out a lot of stuff in this playthrough, I can tell, so hydration is important. I'm confused. Why do these Dustmen care if I escape? Weren't you listening? I said the Dusties believe everybody's got to die sooner rather than later. Sooner better than later. You think the corpses you've seen are happier in the dead book than out of it? Alright, the corpses I've seen here, where did they all come from? Death visits the plains every day, Chief. These shamblers are all that's left of the poor sods who sold their bodies to the caretakers after death. Huh. Alright, try and remember that. Look, Chief, it's obvious you're still a little addled after your kiss with death, so I got 2 bits of advice for you. 1, if you've got questions, you ask me. Alright? Right, to speak to a party member, select the talk option from the quick menu, then left click on the party member you wish to speak to. Alright, if I have any questions, I'll ask you. Second, if you're half as forgetful as you seem to be, start writing stuff down. Whenever you come across something that might be important, jot it down so you don't forget. If I had that journal I was supposed to have with me, I'd do that. Start a new one then, Chief. No loss. There's plenty of parchment and ink around here to last you. Alright. Couldn't hurt. I'll make a new one then. Use it to keep track of your movements. If you ever start to get cloudy on important things like who you are, or more importantly, who I am, use it to refresh your memory. I like that. There's a narrative justification for the main character keeping a journal. It's because this guy doesn't remember anything, and it's almost an acknowledgement of how amnesia works in real life. It's not just you get hit on the head and you forget everything you've remembered before. Your memory is then faulty, and you have trouble making new memories as well. So I like that. I like that. Well written. And yeah, like freaking a horny skull. What the hell? Wasn't expecting that. To access your journal, select the journal button on the quick menu. Your journal will automatically be updated throughout the game. Alright, I got it. Let's go.
Updated my journal.
Right, where is that journal? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, then. Okay. Day 0 hour 7. My original journal's gone missing, so I started a new one. I woke up in hour 7 in a place called the Mortuary. I don't know who I am, what I'm doing here, or even how I got here. The only person I encountered was a chattering skull called Mort. While he was checking my wounds, he discovered a set of directions tattooed on my back. And there's the directions. Did I leave this message for myself? Looks like I'll need to find this ferret and my journal. Gods, there's a search term. My goodness. Alright, we don't need to kill any more corpses. Let's just wiggle our way out of here. Where's the map? Where's the map? Is there a map? Yeah, okay. Stairs up, down. Got it. I do like that. Admittedly, this is the enhanced edition. Right, can we... Does this need a key? It does not need a key. Right, let's go this way, I guess. Nothing? Okay, gotcha. Right, so journal quest is find your missing journal. Doll. Right, loot everything. We're an RPG protagonist. We're allowed. Okay then, nothing. Oh. Right, let's talk to this guy. Let's save first, and then talk to this guy, I think. Cough. Cough, he says. Is there a quick save button? I don't know if there is. Yep. 7-hour stream already, Borderlands is really going for an endurance record. Yep. Well written will be a pattern here. Okay, I understand. I already understand why people are so fond of this, because it is quite well written. Me like it. Alright, let's talk to this guy. This scribe looks very old. His skin is wrinkled and has a slight trace of yellow like old parchment. Charcoal grey eyes lie within an angular face, and a large white beard flows down the front of his robes like a waterfall. His breathing is ragged and irregular, but even his occasional coughing does not slow the scratching of his quill pen. Greetings! Whoa, Chief, what are you doing? I was going to speak to the scribe. He might know something about how I got here. Look, rattling your bone box with Dusty should be the last thing... Before Mort can finish his rant, the scribe begins coughing violently. After a moment or two, the coughing spell dies down and the scribe's breathing resumes its ragged wheeze. And we especially shouldn't be swapping the chant with sick Dusties. Come on, let's leave. The quicker we give this place the laugh, the better. Before Mort can finish, the scribe's grey eyes flicker to you. The weight of years hangs heavy upon me, restless one. He places down his quill. But I do not yet count deafness among my ailments. My favorite part of the writing was the horny skull. Honestly, yeah, the horny skull is like, well, gotta respect the guy still having game. Or trying to. Restless one? Do you know me? Know you. There is a trace of bitterness in the scribe's voice as he speaks. I have never known you, restless one. No more than you have known yourself. He is silent for a moment. For you have forgotten, have you not? Who are you? As always the question, and the wrong question as always. He bows slightly, but the movement suddenly sends him into a bout of coughing. He pauses for a moment, catches his breath. I am Dahl. Perhaps you can answer some questions for me, Dahl.
Updated my journal.
Very well. What did you wish to know? What is this place? You are in the mortuary, restless one. Again, you have come... Before he can finish, Dahl breaks into a fit of coughing. After a moment, he calms himself, and his breathing resumes its ragged wheeze. This is the waiting room for those about to depart the shadow of this life. Tell me about the mortuary. This is where the dead are brought to be interred or cremated. It is our responsibility as dustmen to care for the dead, those who have left the shadow of life and walked the path of true death. Dahl's voice drops in concern. Your wounds must have exacted a heavy toll if you do not recognize this place. It is almost your home. Shadow of life? Yes, a shadow. You see, restless one, this life, it is not real. Your life, my life, they are shadows, flickerings of what life once was. This life is where we end up after we die, and here we remain trapped, caged, until we can achieve the true death. True death? This is very RPG protagonist type thing. It's just question after question. True death? True death is non-existence, a state devoid of reason, of sensation, of passion. Dahl coughs, then gives a ragged breath. A state of purity. Sounds like Oblivion. Why would anyone want that? I see. I had some other questions. Very well, what do you wish to know? How did I get here? Dahl snorts in contempt, as if he finds the memory repugnant. Your moldy chariot ferried you to the mortuary, restless one. You would think you were royalty based on the number of loyal subjects that lay stinking and festering upon the cart that carried you. I arrived here on a cart?
Updated my journal.
Yes, your body was somewhere in the middle of the heap, sharing its fluids with the rest of the mountain of corpses. Dahl breaks into another violent fit of coughing, finally catching his breath minutes later. Deacons, that's a long time to cough. Your seneskull, Farrod, was, as always, pleased to accept a few mouldy coppers to dump the lot of you at the mortuary gate. Wait, who's this Farrod? He is a collector of the dead. Dahl draws a ragged breath and continues. We have such people in our city that scavenge the bodies of those that have walked the path of true death and bring them to us, so they may be interred properly. Okay, we're on to something here, folks. Where can I find this Farrod? If events persist as they have, Restless One, you have a much greater chance of Farrod finding you and bringing you to us again before you find whatever ooze puddle he wallows in this time. Nevertheless, I must find him. A slight warning creeps in Dahl's tone. Do not seek out Farrod, Restless One. I am certain it will simply come full circle again, with you none the wiser and Farrod a few coppers richer. Accept death, Restless One. Do not perpetuate your circle of misery. Look, I have to find him. Do you know where he is?
Updated my journal.
Dahl is silent for a moment. When he finally speaks, he seems to do so reluctantly. I just like to imagine the protagonist kind of just writing things down as he's talking to people. When he finally speaks, he seems to do so reluctantly. I do not know under which Gutterstone Farrod lays at the moment, but I imagine that he can be found somewhere beyond the mortuary gates in the hive. Perhaps someone there will know where you can find him. Thank you. I had some other questions. Well, what did you wish to know? Can you tell me how to get out of here? The front gate is the most obvious exit, but they will not let anyone other than Dustman pass. Dahl breaks into a ragged cough, then continues. One of the guards by the front gate has a key to it, but it is unlikely he will open it for you unless you are extremely persuasive. He's like Nick and Hot Fuzz, writing everything down when he questions people, yeah? Wait a second, in your evil speech. Oh yeah, I need to update my... Wait, can you... Look, I know you've rehearsed this evil speech for a while, but like, can you please... hold on. I had some other questions. Do you know who I am?
Updated my journal.
I know scant little of you, Restless One. I know little more than those that have journeyed with you, and who now lie in our keeping. Dahl sighs. Ask that you no longer ask others to join with you, Restless One. Where you walk, so walks misery. Let your burden be your own. Wait, there are others who have journeyed with me? And they are here?
Updated my journal.
Do you not know the woman's corpse interred in the memorial hall below? I had thought that she had traveled with you in the past. Dahl looks like he is about to start coughing again, then catches his breath. Am I mistaken? Where is her body? The Northwest Memorial Hall on the floor below us. Check the beers here. Her name should be on one of the memorial plaques. Mayhap that will revive your memory. Mayhap I will go find her. I had some other questions for you before I go. Okay, do you know who I am? What do you do here? I am a scribe, a cataloger of all the shells that have come to the mortuary. Dahl coughs again, then takes a deep breath. As long as the stream of corpses flows through the mortuary, I shall remain at my post. I see. I had some other questions. You sound ill. Are you not well? I am close now to the true death, Restless One. It will not be long before I pass beyond the eternal boundary and find the peace I have been seeking. I tire of this mortal sphere. Dahl gives a ragged sigh. The plains hold no more wonders for one such as I. The eternal boundary? The boundary between the shadow of this life and the true death. Alright. Alright, farewell, Dahl. As you turn to leave, Dahl speaks. Know this. I do not envy you, Restless One. To be reborn as you would be a curse that I could not bear. You must come to terms with it. At some point, your path will return you here. Dahl coughs, the sound rattling in his throat. It is the way of all things flesh and bone. Then perhaps we'll meet again, Dahl. Okay. Noted. Where is the stairs down? Stairs up and down. Right. How do we get there? That's that there is how we get down to the stairs, because like there's now a body that we really need to go check out. Right. Can't go there. Let's go here and just double checking. Just gonna go clockwise around this room here. Okay, looks sealed shut. And just to confirm, stairs up or down, that's this. That is indeed this. So we're gonna keep going this way. Let's save the game. Save. Save. Overwrite. Yep. Save often. Is there a quick save button, actually? That would be very handy. Where is it? Gameplay. Nope. Cancel. I don't know where the options are. See if holding Alt or anything highlights interactables? Nope, it doesn't. Right, proceeding onwards. I'm digging this, I do have to say. This thing, unironically, looks better than The Witcher 1. Right, can't go there. Oh, there's a person. We should speak to them. Right, nothing there. Alright. Does F5 quick save? No, it does not. Existing game will be destroyed. That's okay. Evane. You see a slight young woman with pale features. The sunken flesh around her cheeks and neck makes her appear as if she is starving. She seems intent on dissecting the corpse in front of her, prodding the chest with a finger. Otherwise, plays a person who woke up in a mortuary, owned by a cult, obsessed with true death. I'm loving this. I mean, I am loving this. This is a vibe. I wouldn't love it if I woke up in the mortuary. Greetings. The woman does not respond. She seems too intent on the body in front of her. As you watch her work, you will suddenly notice her hands. Her fingers are talons. They are darting in and out of the corpse's chest cavity like knives, removing organs. Gonna leave her alone, then. Right, she's busy. Don't bother her. Maybe I should have bothered her. Maybe that would have been sensible. And nothing. Righty-ho. Righty-ho. More zombles. Lots of zombles. Another gate over here. Maybe I should look over there. Is there anything? No, there isn't. Right. This game is definitely a vibe so far. Oh! Stairs up. What's that? Southeast preparation room. Yep, stairs up and down. Wait! There we go! Although that is stairs probably up, isn't it? Alright, nothing. Okay, good. Checking everything. Righty here. What's over here? Nothing. I think we've actually explored everything right now. Right, let's go... We haven't gone down there. Right. Maybe we should try this. Let's finish exploring this floor completely. Okay. Jolly good. Me likey. Me likey a lot. Zomble. Oh, hello. Hello, there's more. There's not actually more. There's not more over here either. And we can't, just to confirm, we can't do there. So let's go back over here to these stairs. Is there a stamina bar? Okay then. Jolly good. Alright, what's this? Door's locked, you'll need a key. That's the third floor. Alright, hold on. Let's check the journal for a second. Right. First floor. So this is the third floor. Don't actually want to be here yet. Down to the second level.
All right.
Oh, I probably can't work on. Okay, I'm gonna come back later. Gonna check this though. And this. Nothing. Okay. Right, back down we go. Noted. That's how you get to the third floor. We're learning things here. RPG. All right, let's get. How do you get down there? Is the question. She might have the key. All right, so let's first.
I'm gone.
Right, firstly, let's go over there. I remembered how to run. That's important. We don't appear to have a stamina bar. So let's just go check over here. Anything we missed? Nope. Believe that's the second floor. Stairs up, down. That's the third floor. That's down to the first floor. We need the key. Let's try talking to creepy talented person over here. Save the game. Save, save, save. Talk to her again. Okay, greetings. I said, greetings. The woman makes no response. I think the dusty chit might be a bit short of hearing, Chief. Let's say it over, shall we? What's wrong with her hands?
Updated my journal.
She's a tiefling, Chief. They've got fiend blood in their veins. Usually cause some ancestor of their shit knickers with one demon or another. Like some of them addled in the head. And addled looking too. Alright, let's tap her. The woman jumps and whips around to face you. Her eyes are a rotting yellow with small orange dots for pupils. As she sees you, her expression changes from surprise to irritation, and she frowns at you. Greetings. She doesn't seem to have heard you. She leans forward, squinting as if she can't quite make you out. Whatever is wrong with her eyes must make her terribly nearsighted. You. She clacks her taloned fingers together, then makes a strange motion with her hands. Find thread and embalming juice. Bring here to Avine. Go. 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 Alright, we've got a quest. Add some questions first.
Updated my journal.
She turns away. She makes no sign that she heard you. Interesting. Alright. Quests, let's see. On the second floor. For the thread, there must be some around the mortuary. That probably is going to be. I wonder if I can go ask Dahl where that is. Is there anywhere we haven't searched yet? Well, we need to get over there anyway, so let's go. Okay, this container's locked. Great. Get down here, Mort. Alright, let's go examine the third floor. Up the stairs we go. Talk to a skeleton.
I'm gone.
Right, search everything because we need thread and embalming fluid. I don't know what that is. Hold on. What's this? Charcoal charm. Ooh. That's really good, actually. Temporarily. Oh. Quick item. There we go. The skeleton, number 748, according to the number chiseled by the route, is odd, only in that some of its teeth appear to be false ones made of reddish-brown stone. They are clearly not valuable, however, as its caretakers would have otherwise removed them. Okay, then. Seen any skeleton? Pardon me if you've seen any skeletons walking around here. The skeleton makes no reply. Great talking to you, Bones. Stay healthy. Wonder if this Greybeard would mind if I borrowed his body. Greybeard? Great, but you know, Giza, old fella, old dog, old. Well, I don't think he's in any position to object. Why not take his body? Mort studies the skeleton for a moment, then shakes his head. Nah, I need a fresher one with this, and something with a little more dignity. This one's all creaky and fractured. Alright, then let's go. Right. You there, hold. Okay. Dustman regards you with a stony stare. Are you lost? No, I'm not lost. I had some questions. If you're not lost, what's your business here? Let's see here. I will summon a guard to direct you out. Hold a moment. Leave quickly. The dustman takes a step back, then claps his hand together sharply 3 times. In response, a great iron bell starts tolling through the mortuary. Alright then. Right. Time to go! Okay, give me a second. Is that better than my scalpel? Right, 1 to 6 crushing. And 1 to 3 piercing. Great. I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure that's fine. Okay then. Alright, we are healing too, that's nice. Right, apparently these guys are dumb as hell. Right.
Did you see that?
I did see that, Mort. What's this? Let's see here. Junk. Okay. Is junk useful? What's junk useful? It looks like somebody felt these pieces might be useful. Seem pretty useless to you. Alright, how do I discard? How do I discard things? How do I discard things? How do I discard things? Let's go there. Huh. Yeah, how do I drop stuff? I didn't actually want to pick this up. Thing on the right. Okay, there we go. That did it. Thank you. It looks like a tall tombstone. Right, thank you. Alright, Dustman is apparently not doing anything. What is this? Wooden club? Right, I'm not gonna kill you, because I don't want to. Yes, needle and thread. Alright, and we need embalming fluid as well. Okay, now you're here. Wow! More just kicked his ass. Jeez. Right, Dustman robes. He didn't even use the knife. Alright, so let's see here. 1 to 6 crushing. Ooh. Dustman knows the cosmetic disguise. Oh. Alright, so there's not much. Right, let's see here. Alright, so that's 1 to 3. Okay, done. Right, that's pretty useless, but, Right, well, I done goofed, but that's okay. Yep, here we go. I'm just wearing this for something to wear, honestly.
Damn it.
Camel noises, yeah. Mold's got a bite rivaling the Vorpal Bunny from Monty Python, I'd say, yeah. Alright, the fun fact in Fallout 1, that same item junk can be used to get the critical item needed to end the first half of the game. Interesting.
Did you see that?
Wow, more Deacon's Christmas, alright. Rusty dagger, whoops. Right, I'm literally just gonna... Right, so we got bandages, dustman robes, rusty dagger, 1 to 3. Okay then. And 1 to 3. Sticking with me club. Also going to drop that. Right. Bombing fluid is around here somewhere. Somewhere, presumably. Right, what's that? Oh, hell yeah, we got a key! What's this? Right, mortuary sanctum. Do we want to go in here? We got places to be. Right, that stairs down. Wait, save the game. Save, save, save. Save the game. Yep, okay, let's, haven't finished fully. Stairs down to 2nd level. We go down here. We'll get down to the 3rd floor. Take your time, nameless. Oh, hell yeah.
I'm gone.
Oh, that's open now. Cool. Stairs down to the 3rd floor. Let's go examine that.
I'm gone.
Damn it.
Okay. Oh no, this is someone I could have talked to.
Damn it.
Oh, this guy's actually kind of tough. Oh no.
Damn.
Did you see that?
Alright, let's see here. Whoops. I don't like this. Dreaded rat charm, mortuary key, done. Right, on the 3rd floor. Alright, just checking the journal. Memorial Hall on the 1st floor of the mortuary. Great Hall. Memorial Hall. Oh boy. Right, are they gonna follow me or what? Hello? Right, now you're wanting to go. You wanna go, bro?
Damn.
Hell yeah. Okay then, ouch. Bronze. Okay then, we're gonna take our time now. Little bit, little bit. Heavy tapestries made of some shiny fabric. The symbol of a screaming skull with sharp blades protruding from its sides is woven on the tapestries. Got it. The dirty rat. Yeah. It's gonna bring me so much luck, so much luck. Okay. Alright, what do bandages do? Heals 3 hit points. Okay then, well, let's use that. Cool, alright. Should just use Mort to scout, because he's fast as hell.
What's up? Okay.
Oh, that's trippy.
All right.
Okay, then. Oh, we're doing good. Oh! That looks important.
Done.
You see a strikingly beautiful ghostly form before you. Her arms are crossed and her eyes are closed. She has long flowing hair and her gown seems stirred by some ethereal breeze. As you watch, she stirs slightly and her eyes flicker. Greetings?
You. What is it that brings you here? Have you come to see firsthand the misery you have wrought? Perhaps in death I still hold some shred of use for you, my love.
Oh, wow. Her eyes slowly open and she blinks in confusion for a moment as if uncertain where she is. She looks around slowly, then sees you. What? Do I know you? I don't know which option to go for, but I think this one. The spirit makes a begging motion with her hands. How can it be that the thieves of the mine continue to steal my name from your memory? Do you not remember me, my love? The ghost stretches her arm. Think. Her voice becomes desperate again. The name Deonara must evoke some memory within you. I think I need to be honest here. Am I honest? I'm gonna be honest. Then it is I feared. I am truly lost to you. And what was once an inconvenience for you, you now have the excuse to discard me as you have my memory. Alright, inconvenient to discard you. I do not know you, spirit. My memories are no more. Tell me, who are you? What do you know of me? I think I feel the stirrings of memory. Tell me more. Perhaps your words shall chase the shadows from my mind, Deonara. Let's try that. Oh, at last the fates show mercy. Even death cannot chase me from your mind, my love. Do you not see? Your memory shall return. Tell me how I can help you, and I shall. Do you know who I am? You are one both blessed and cursed, my love, and you are one who is never far from my thoughts and heart. Blessed and cursed? What do you mean? The nature of your curse should be apparent, my love. Look at you. She points at you. Death rejects you. Your memories have abandoned you. Do you not pause and wonder why? Yes! I've been pausing and wondering why non-stop. I'm still trying to get my bearings. Actually, what else can you tell me about myself? I know that you once claimed you loved me and that you would love me until death claimed us both. I believe that, never knowing the truth of who you were, what you were. And what am I? I cannot... She suddenly freezes and she speaks slowly, carefully, as if her voice frightens her. Truth is this, you are one who dies many deaths. These deaths have given the knowing of all things mortal, and in your hand lies the spark of life and death. Those that die near you carry a trace of themselves that you can bring forth. As Deonara speaks the word, a crawling sensation wells up in the back of your skull, and you suddenly feel compelled to look at your hand. As you lift it up and look at it, you can see the blood coursing sluggishly through your arm, pouring into your muscles and in turn giving strength to your bones. What?
Updated my journal.
And you know Deonara is right. You suddenly remember how to coax the dimmest spark of life from a body and bring it forth. The thought both horrifies you and intrigues you. Wow, you have remembered how to raise others from the dead. Well then, how about that? To access this ability, select the Special Abilities button in the Quick menu. You can only use this on party members who have died in your presence. It will not work on anyone who does not travel with you, and it will not work on party members you remove from the party while they are dead. That's very useful. I had other questions. What is it you wish to know? Okay. Who are you? Okay, no. Alright, memories are lost to me. Think of it. Alright, we went through. Do you know who I am? Can you tell me where I am? Where are you? Why are you here with me, my love? As in the times when life is something both of us shared. Now it is the eternal boundary that separates us. Oh. Question 1. Why the hell can I raise the dead? Yeah, it's like, what? I can do that? Eternal boundary? Denora Sansadin, it is a barrier I fear you shall never cross, my love. It is the barrier between your life and what remains of mine. Okay, perhaps you can answer some other questions. You can tell me who I am. Can you tell me where I am? I need to escape this place. Can you help me? Leave? Deonora's voice rose to a distant rising. Leave? You ask me, who am trapped here because of you, how to leave this place? Alright, I apologize for my request. I did not mean to offend. Please, I had some other questions. Okay, nothing now, Deonora, though I shall return. Farewell. Hold a moment. I learned much when I traveled with you, my love, and what you have lost, I have retained. I have not divulged all that I know to you. My sight is clear, whilst you fumble in the darkness for a spark of thought. And what is it your sight sees that I do not? Time itself relaxes its hold as the chill of oblivion slowly claims us, my love. Glimpses of things yet to come swim across my vision. I see you, my love. I see you as you are now, and... Deonora grows quiet. Why are you suddenly silent as you're renting tired? What is it? What do you see? I see what lies ahead for you. It ripples through the plains, stemming out from this point. Shall I speak of what I see? Yep, tell me. First I require a promise. Promise you will return, that you will find some means to save me or join me. Alright, I think I need to... I find it hard to believe that a woman I once loved would blackmail promises from me with the promise of revelations. Have you no faith in me, Deonora? That's probably the wrong thing to say. Hello, Dreekfire! Let's go with this. Deonora looks taken aback, their tone changes. Her voice becomes almost pleading. I do not mean to extract a vow from you, my love. It is just that I have waited for so long for you to join me beyond the... If you do not mean to extract a vow from me, Deonora, then do not do so. Now tell your vision, and we'll speak no more of vows and promises. Deonora stiffens. She looks as if she's about to say something inside her feet. Very well, my love. As before, I shall have to place my trust in you. She closes her eyes. Wait.
This is what my eyes see, my love. Unfettered by the shackles of time.
It is weird how some lines are voiced and others aren't. You can tell they were running on a budget. Wait for her to continue.
You shall meet enemies 3, but none more dangerous than yourself in your full glory. They are shades of evil, of good, and of neutrality, given life and twisted by the laws of the plains. You shall come to a prison built of regrets and sorrow, where the shadows themselves have gone mad. There you will be asked to make a terrible sacrifice, my love. For the matter to be laid to rest, you must destroy that which keeps you alive, and be immortal no longer.
Okay.
I know that you must die, while you still can. The circle must come to a close, my love. You were not meant for this life. You must find that which was taken from you and travel beyond, into the lands of the dead.
I was waiting for her to finish saying dead, but she's into the lands of the dead. Die while I still can.
Updated my journal.
I do not doubt your ability to rise from the dead. I do believe that every incarnation weakens your thoughts and memories. You claim you have lost your memory. Perhaps it is a side effect of countless deaths? If so, what more will you lose in successive deaths? If you lose your mind, you will not even know enough to realize you cannot die. You shall truly be doomed. Countless deaths? How long has this been going on? I do not truly know, except it has gone on long enough. Alright. Farewell, Deonora.
I shall wait for you in death's halls, my love.
She smiles, but there's only sadness in it. She closes her eyes, and with an ethereal whisper, she fades. Leave. You back with me, Chief? You kind of drifted out on me there. No, I'm fine. Do you know who that spirit was? Eh? Spirit? That specter I was talking to. The woman. You were rattling your bone box with some woman? Where? Mort looks right excited. What'd she look like? She was right on top of the pier. Didn't you see her? No, you just kind of drifted out for a bit there. Just stood there, statue-like. I was a little worried you'd gone addled on me again. No, I'm fine, I think. Let's move on. Hell yeah! Ooh. Okay, then. Let me go find embalming fluid. Also, we need to save the game. Right, and we're gonna go... What are we gonna do? We're gonna do this. We're gonna start our elevator music. And I'm going to go brew a cup of coffee and run an ad break. Be with you very soon. Whoop. Oh, this guy's woken up. Oh, it's too much. Alright. Be back with you soon. I'm back! And better than ever. Excellent news, I have coffee and tiny pretzels. Okay then, we're back. Where's my webcam? Help! Yay! There it is. Alright. We're back. Wah! Okay. Coffee. Tiny pretzel. Ready for more gameplay. Tiny pretzel's not compulsory, but I felt like doing it.
Yeah? okay.
All right.
Huh?
Right, let's
Okay.
see here. Right, did I saved the game, right? Ow.
Did you see that? Damn it.
Damn.
Yep. Thrilling gameplay, this.
Damn it. My jaw is hanging on by a thread. Would you give me a hand here?
Okay, then.
Did you see that?
Damn. Interesting. This thing is hard to kill.
Did you see that?
Wow! We actually killed it. My goodness. And we can't loot it, though. Right then.
What?
Okay, then. Right, select all.
Done.
So, note to self, that giant has... Ooh. That was uncomfortably close. Yeah, greater skeletons are fairly large in D&D. Airplane refreshment tiny or fun... This tiny. This is my hand, next to the thing. Produced in Romania, I just realized this was. Yep. Gonna eat... What? Okay, then. I have needle and thread.
What's up, Chief? Sure, why not?
I should probably save the game here, just in case Mort dies. Although I think that, I can revive him if I have to. I think there's another skeleton in here. There isn't?
Done.
Oh, that looks like better weapons. Oh, hello. 2-7 slashing. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Done. Let's do that. Can Mort have a wooden club, do you think?
What's the word, Chief? Good as done. Oh, sure. I'll just, swing it with my arms.
Okay. Noted.
I'm hurt.
Oh god.
Another trip to the mortuary.
Oh, feel all stiff.
Interesting. Okay then. Oh. Oh! That's all that happens. Okay, cool. Right then. Right, so we got needle and thread. Where do we get embalming fluid?
Done.
And we don't have the disguise anymore, which is annoying. Does Mort regenerate health or no?
Done.
Nothing. Ooh, hammer. And none. What's the hammer do? 1 to 6 crushing. Ooh. Speed of 6. Okay. Oops. Right. And just to check. 2 to 7. Speed of 10. Okay, so no. This is definitely a better weapon. Alright. And hey, the dustmen aren't friggin'... Yay! Okay, cool. There's gotta be something over there. Run. Nope, junk. Okay then. Oh hey, they respawn. Neat. Excuse me. Right, we've got extra needle and thread. That's nice. Come on, embalming fluid. Where? Oh yeah, Mort is not doing well. Bandages. Oh. Someone's penned a series of tasks, contracted workers. Da 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 da. Embalming charms within shelves. Or applications for embalming fluid. Okay, duly noted. Have I explored this whole place? So, no embalming fluid yet. And just to check, embalming fluid. And nope, didn't miss anything. Oh, it's locked. Interesting. That's probably where the friggin' fluid is, isn't it? Okay. How to pickpocket? Alright, where haven't we looked? Oh, we haven't looked down here. How do you get in here, though? Can you? Oh, wait, no, there's a gate. I think that's the gate. Is it? How the hell do you get in here? That's really annoying. Right. Northern storage room, stairs down to second level, stairs down to second level. Okay, okay. How to get in here, though? Mort have anything to say to you? Okay. Yeah, let's talk to Mort. Good idea. Okay.
Hey, what's eating you, Chief?
Nope. Okay, not that. Right. Okay, let's head back down to the second level. See what's what. Wait, hold on a minute. Did I loot it? Yeah, I did. Okay.
I'm gone.
Okay, this is locked. Oh, it was right here the whole time. Excellent. Okay. Back over here we go. Stairs up, down. We gotta go down a little bit. Okay, save game. Okay. Okay, you see a vein. She is still dissecting the corpse's chest with her talons. The rhythm of the talons reminds you of something, but you can't quite recall what. Tap her. Dumb zombies. She collects her talons, figure together. Give her a thread and balm with
Updated
it.
my journal.
Well, Missy Bead. Even snaps the thread from your hands and hooks it around one of her talons, then begins sewing up the corpse's chest. It's in. Tasting the embalming fluid begins at the far edge of the corpse. Wait. Within minutes she's finished, she collects her talons and turns to face you. To her surprise, she extends her hand and drags her talons along your arms and chest. It's not that I'm not flattered, but... looks like you have a new friend, Chief. You two need some time together, or... stow it more. Alright, so as she traces your arms and chest, you suddenly notice she seems to be examining your scars. She withdraws her talons, clicks them twice, then bends forward and examines some of the tattoos on your chest. Who write on you? Hivers do that? No respect for zombies. Zombies, not paintings. She sniffs, then pokes one of your scars. This one bad shape, many scars, no pre-surfs. Wait. Her talons suddenly hook into the thread you brought her, and lightning-like she jabs another talon into the skin near one of your scars. Feels barely more than a pinprick, but it looks like she's about to start stitching you up. Better work.
Updated my journal.
The sensation is curiously painless as Event begins to stitch up your scars. When she's done, she sniffs you, frowns, and stabs her fingers in the embalming fluid. With the minute she has dabbed your body with the fluid. And strange enough, it makes you feel better. Better work. This may be the second time in my life I'm thankful I don't have a nose. Event puts the last touches on your body, gives you another sniff, nods, then makes a shooing motion with her hands. Done. Go, go. Leave. What did that do? Okay then, so receiving room, stairs up and down. Alright, we gotta go over there.
I'm gone.
Right, so let's get over there. Increase your max HP. Alright. Thank you, Torra. Darn good pretzel. Alright, are we still
Done.
hostile with everything? Because there's a lot of here. Central chamber, Great Hall, Memorial Hall. I'm going to save the game again. Because I'm a savey friend. Oh, cool. We're chill now, are we? Great. Can we talk to the giant skeleton? Before you use a giant skeleton in ornate bronze armor, the arm is bolted onto the skeleton's frame. A series of elaborate singles have been carved across the breastplate. You wonder where the skeleton came from. You wonder where they made humans in this size. The huge blade looks like way too much of a wagon cart. And show more. And examine the giant skeleton carefully. Okay, Examine the armor. Well cared for. How about the skeleton? Mort will it do as a body? Mort grins. Is that a yes or... Oh, sorry. Mort floats up to the head of the skeleton, stares as it floats back down, studying the army and the blade as he turns. Oh, yes, 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 I think this will do. Alright. Give me a second to pry the head of this thing. How will this do? Oh. An ironbell starts falling through the mortuary with lightning-like speed. The skeleton awakens, raising its blade to attack. You wish you'd stay dead, Bones.
I'm hurt.
We're gonna die again.
Don't let it end like this.
Right then, let's not try that again.
I hope you haven't forgotten yourself, but I want to explain our boring adventures all over again.
Shut up, Mort. Right, let's try that again, without the stupidity.
All right.
Yep, do not discard or sell the pry bar. Gotcha. We haven't found the pry bar yet, is the thing. Right, so now let's go over...
I'm gone.
Here. Right, don't mess with the skeleton. Just don't do it. Because now we know. It's over here. Right, don't talk to the dustman. Okay, what's over here? Hello, hello, what's this? Another rusty blood-covered slab. Gotcha, gotcha. And I'm gonna be running around a lot. Wait, there's a run toggle, right? Quick loot options. Hold on, gameplay. Always run. Okay, done. And back, because there doesn't seem to be any point to walking. Hold on, what's this? What's over here? Heavy barred gate of rusted steel, doesn't appear to be any way of opening it. Turn on max HP on level up to... Oh, wait, where's it? Gameplay. Max HP on level up. Randomly rolled as per AD and D rule. I kind of want to do that if points are randomly rolled as per AD and D rules. I kind of want to leave that, though. Because this is a D&D, you'll roll for how much HP you get when you roll out normally. That option makes it so you get the max roll. Yeah, no. Nope. I want the genuine experience. Yes, I know that'll make the game harder. This game was never meant to be easy. What the hell am I meant to be doing here? Stairs up to second level. Mortuary front gate. There we go. That's where we need to go. My bad. KK. Yep. Is there even difficulty settings here? Not really. There's no difficulty settings. Interesting. Alright, where are you, lads? Alright, so now it's shift to walk. Yep. Okay then. Save the game. We're getting out. We're getting out. Yay. Let's go. Right, let's see here. Just check the quest journal. Anything I missed? Alright, wait. Farrod. Party missing journal. Alright, I have no idea where... Okay, I don't know if the journal is supposed to be still in the mortuary. But... maybe Farrod has it. Alright. Feel free to ignore this, but the game's combat is kind of janky. The challenge isn't exactly fair. I mean, yeah, no, actually, you know what? Now that you mention that, yeah, I think we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that. Let's go. Oh boy. Nice. NHD. Oh, gods. Whatever those are, they're bad. Okay, then. Cutscene time. Sigil. Disguise removed.
All right.
Okay, then. Neat. Alright. Right, we've gotten out. Find your missing journal. Some of the locals in the strange place. Right, we're gonna go for named people whenever possible. Right, let's run over here. Dustman. We've got a floating skull that nobody cares about, apparently. This feels like weirdly... I don't know why, this kind of reminds me of Age of Empires for some weird reasons. Probably just the graphics. Frightened Hive Dweller. Right. Yeah, it's a save game, because saving games are good. You see a man in tattered clothing. As you approach him, he suddenly stops and begins to look around, frightened. Greetings! The man looks odd and then takes a step back. What have you been wanting, Cutter? His voice is shaky, he seems taken back in his scars. I have nothing on me, so as I don't, and my rags are not worth the trouble. Calm yourself. I'm not here to rob you, I had some questions. He keeps a safe distance, his eyes dart from side to side, as if expecting something to step out of the shadows. Question, you said? And, what might those questions be? Do you know someone named Farrod? Name's not one I know, Cutter. Who he? He's a collector, I think. He thinks. Well, then he most likely has his kip in Ragpicker Square, then. You might want to look there. During the day, that is. Not a nice place at night. Alright, where's this Ragpicker Square located? It's a few blocks from here. Go west from the mortuary as far as you can go, and you'll run right into it. Careful when you're around there, though, Cutter. The collectors there don't always wait for a body to die before collecting him, Got it, thanks. I had some other questions. Actually, no, I don't have any more questions. Understood, farewell. He looks as up as you turn to leave. Cutter, you think you might... Studies you for money. You could spare a few coppers for a blood who helped you on your way? Not mean around here. Do that for a fella? Enough for a man to wet his tongue after all that talking? Fair enough. Here you go. He glances around to see if anyone saw his sense and tucks the drink in the fellow's throat. Thank you kindly, Cutter. May the lady shadow pass you by. Wait a minute. Lady? What do you mean? The Mistress of Sigil? You've not heard of her? You must be blessed or more clue... know little about Sigil indeed. He laughs weakly. Lady's words law here in Sigil, he thinks for a moment. Except she don't say much. Dead silent she is, actually. Huh! What else can you tell me about this lady? I've heard that's, hold on. First play of this game ended at the wall when I didn't have a pry bar. Ooh. No idea how far that actually is into this game, though. I've heard that supposedly the Alliance Edition corrects the soft lock somehow, but better safe than sorry. Good point. What else can you tell me about this lady? He looks at you, Don't want to be talking too much about her, Cutter. You don't want to cross her shadow nor be singing her praises, alright? Now, let's say no about it. Ratting your bone box about the lady is dim indeed. Alright, farewell then. Cheers, mate. Hive Dweller, Hive Thug. Right, so west. West, he said. Bane the Sender. Alright, let's talk to this guy. You see a heavy-set man with sharp features and a pained expression. Despite his huge frame, however, he has an effeminate look about him. And out in the other residents, he seems to have bathed recently. As you approach, he looks up hopefully and calls out in a high voice, Craddock, good sir? What? His awful expression dies as he studies your face. 1,000 apologies, good sir, if I have given offense. He gives a slight bow. I am called Bane the Sender, third child of Daiben the Sender. I'm one of the many runners in the employ of the House of Senders. I broke down at more than one point and used a guide, yeah? No apologies necessary, Bane. What do you want? 1,000 apologies for troubling with such a troubling matter, but I seek Craddock, an overseer in the hive. Bane looks like he is in pain, but alas, he eludes me. He looks at you hopefully again. Could it be you have heard such a man? I'm sorry, I haven't. Bane gives a deep sigh. I am bound to deliver a message to him, and as yet fortune has chosen not to favor me. I could help you. If I come across the man, I could pass along your message. Bane's face lights up like a lantern. Oh, fortunate day for Bane in the House of Cinders. Any assistance you could provide would be most welcome. If you can find this Craddock and pass along the message, I shall see to it you are paid for your troubles. Alright, what's the message? Bane recites the message almost like a mantra. The shipment must be incursed by the 3rd day or there will be a penalty. Bane frowns. I'm told that the Craddock will know of the shipment to which the message pertains. If I see Craddock, I will pass along the message. Is there anything you can tell me about him before I go that might help me find him? He is said to be a giant of a man, stern of features, that he is an overseer in one of the hive marketplaces. Alas, I know little else than that, good sir. I see. That's enough to go on for now. Boss, thank you, sir. Should fortune favor you and you're able to bear the message to Craddock, be so kind as to return and tell me of it. I will see to it your efforts are rewarded. Farewell, farewell, Bane. Deacon's Christmas, Bane. You could find him yourself.
My journal.
You could find him yourself with that info. Right, west, he says. West. Let's first... What is that? Dabus? Are you punching a wall, dude? Right, let's save the game. Saving the game is good. I'm digging it. I have to say, I started playing the first Baldur's Gate. This is much better. This is a much more interesting experience. And actually less wordy. Trying to contain party member finding instructions. Yeah. Let's talk to this fella. You see a tall creature with a shock of white hair. Its skin has a greenish cast and a pair of goat horns protrudes from its forehead. It is dressed in long flowing robes and appears to be floating slightly above the ground. Baldur's Gate intro kind of blows. Yep. Yeah, I know it. Greetings! The creature turns to face you and a series of symbols appear around its head. The symbols have a slight glow around them and they just hover there. Oh, for the power's sake. Piking Dabus. What's wrong? He's a Dabus. They speak in rebuses, these annoying word puzzles. If you don't know what he's saying, then we better find a native or some other way to communicate with him, if we want to. An annoying bunch. My bet, they can speak, they would just rather piss everyone else off by trying to puzzle out what they're saying. What's a Dabus? Chanters, they're janitors for the Lady of Pain. They'll float around breaking, fixing, and patching up sigil according to her whims. They're worse than corpse flies. Mort sighs. You can't swat them though, or the lady'll get upset. Lady of Pain? Who's that? She runs the city. You'll know her if you see her. She's got these blades around her face. She's about the size of a giant. And she floats off the ground, just like these guys. Morty nods at the Dabus, who's looking at you both. Nobody knows much about her. She doesn't speak much. All you need to know is that you don't want to make her angry. If you see her, my advice, run. I see. The Dabus waits patiently, its hands tucked into its sleeves. A series of symbols materialize above its head, then they vanish and a question mark appears. See if you can understand it. I'm sorry, I don't understand you. A series of symbols appear above the Dabus's head, it then bows into his way. Farewell. Ah! I thought he was hitting me with a hammer for a second. Hive thug, lots of them. Right, so we're looking for... Alright, lots of stuff. Cool. There's a thing here. Tout here, tote. What's tout? Alright, let's go in here, see what's what. Quentin, Death of Names. What's this? The Obsidian Monument has names chiseled on it. Okay. Let's talk to some folks. Alright, let's talk to... Let's go clockwise. You see a dustman with a crooked smile frozen in his face. Despite the smile, his eyes are as dull as stones. His right arm is shorter than the left, and he keeps it tucked to his side, as if cradling a small child. Ooh, greetings! The dustman's eyes slide over you. Name. The way he speaks the word, it sounds like the tolling of a bell. I don't know. No name, can't help you. The dustman speaks in a curious sing-song voice. Need to give a name if you want to see where it's died. What?
Updated my journal.
Given a name where you're born, give it back when you need it no more. Death of names, death of names. His eyes swim across the monolith and the walls of the area. Buried merry names here, death of names has. Tell me a name, I'll show its grave. Okay, Dayanara. His eyes roll to the back of his head, then pop back. With a wild gleam, his eyes run across the walls of the monument, scanning the names of inhuman suite. He then points at a section of the wall. Buried. Examine the spot he is pointing at. Chiseled into the black stone in tiny cramped writing is the name you crested. It is almost lost beneath the seam of names around it. Okay then. Just checking. Farewell. Right, confirmed. Very much dead. Right, let's talk to this person. The woman's face looks broken and she's covered in scars. They look like bite marks and fingernail cuts. She is cradling the shreds of several rags in her hands and is staring emptily at the walls of the monument, at the names there. Greetings! St! Get you back! The woman's teeth peeled back, displaying a row of black canines. What you want of Sevtai? What's the matter? What wronged those cows? Chaos men wrecked my cart, attacked me, and killed 3 of my sisters who tried to stop them. Not sisters anymore. Now there's nothing but names on this memorial wall. Chaos men? Chaos men, a faction, they say. What they are is an adult bunch that runs wild to the hive and does whatever they please. We never did no harm to them. And then they lope in like dogs and tear apart anything within their reach. Who are these chaos men who attacked you? They're a hive or gang, a bunch of adult souls that call themselves the starved dogs barking or some such balmy nonsense. Alright, you know, okay, Their actions were unjust. If you wish, I can see that the matter is rectified. If 3 deaths they caused, then 3 deaths shall these starved dogs suffer. A copper earring in your purse if you pen 3 of those murdering sods in the dead book, Jig. I'll see to it that they're put in the dead book. Can you tell me where they might be found? Go out the south gate, spiralwood from here, then walk around the block until you come to a place where men run in circles, howling at the sick sky. There's the starved dogs they are. I'll go look for them.
Updated my journal.
Hell yeah, side quest. Alright, let's talk to this fella. Quentin. The man before you looks to be middle of height and years. He is stout with a thick bullish neck and his shoulders are hunched as if a great weight was pressing upon them. He wears an impatient look as he stares at the black monolith in front of him. Greetings! The man throws a glance. There's room, Cutter. No need to ask my leave to stand there. Stand here. I'm a side questie of side quests. Yep. Actually, I wanted to know what this monolith was. It's a tombstone for the plains. He scoffs. Graveyards of names are scratched on that rock. Can only hope my name is the one that'll split this stone in twain. He points at the base of the monolith. Quentin, right there, hammered in just hard enough to send that damn thing crashing down. Tombstone for the plains? Aye, Quentin smiles ruefully. The Dusties scratch the names of the dead on this monument here. He gestures around him. And on the walls of this place. Not enough space by my reckoning, but no matter, they do their best. Can barely read half the names. Alright, what are you doing here? Reading the new arrivals. Try and find a new one every day, try and remember if I knew him, nothing more. Wait, so the dustmen record the names of all that have died on this monument? Aye. Alright, they're scratching there. Aye, they scratch them on this rock, and scratch them on the walls in this place too. Quentin scoffs. I don't know why they take the trouble to take account of the dead. The Dusties have more care for the living. The living? Aye, you know about the dustman mourners that come to this place? They aren't mourning the dead, see? They're mourning the living. You can barely get a word in the Medjars without them asking to mourn some poor living broke for you. Why do they mourn the living? You got me there, Cutter. Shrugs. Might want to put the question to them. Seems to me the dead are thrice worth the pity of any poor soul living in this pit. He nods at the monument. Every name on there is blessed in my book, it is. Every new... Okay. Ever know anybody who came back after their name was put on there? You mean come back from death? Quentin shakes his head. Not a one, Cutter. Everything that lives dies, and that's the way of things. He shrugs. Still, considering the planes go on forever and all, I suppose anything's possible. Okay. I suppose so. Say I had some other questions for you. No harm in asking, Cutting. Okay. Can you tell me who that crazy dustman is on the other side of the monolith? Quentin smokes. Not the smartest, sanest bird in the cackle house, is he? That barmy's death has names. Quentin scoffs, though death has sense might fit him better. What does he do here? He's the keeper of the memorial area. Knows where all the names are around here, and he can point one out if you need him to. He's a little adult to be sure, but he's helped me a few times. He shrugs. He's also got the duty of carving new names in when their owners pass on. Oh, I see. Hold on, I had some other questions for you. I see, thanks. Cool. Cool. So that's to the northwestern portion. That's the mausoleum. Alright, check the journal. What have I got? Find Craddock in a marketplace somewhere in the hive. Alright, let's explore the area some more. Whoops! Explore everything. There's a harlot. I'm going to know the post? Let's talk to the post. Oh, hello. The post. This filthy looking corpse is in sad shape. Its shoulders are slumped and one of its legs is broken, causing it to lean to one side. Stains cover it from head to toe. Judging from the smell and the texture, the stains run from rotten fruit to mud and bird droppings. To add to the indignity, graffiti has been carved into its body, and several notices have been nailed into its chest, back, and head. Thought I was in bad shape. Done all this now, sir? Examine the corpse. Despite the many stitches, the corpse's rotting skin is peeling in several places, revealing long stretches of muscle and bone. You'd guess that this zombie is frequently used as target practice. The fruit and mud stains aside, some of the tears in the skin still have rocks and bits of glass lodged in them. One wicked-looking cobblestone is still embedded in the side of its head. Let's examine the graffiti and notices. A number of the leaflets have been ruined by rain, but some of them are still legible. One tacked to his back is from something called the Office of Vermin and Disease Control. The one on his forehead looks like a bill of fare for a restaurant. One on his chest looks like an official notice, and another one appears to be some kind of want ad. Right. Examine all the notes, examine the graffiti. The graffiti runs from obscenities about the dustbin to slogans glorifying what appear to be local gangs. One piece of graffiti catches your eye. Someone has carved the name Farod on the corpse's left arm, then slashed an X across it. Examine the corpse. Pry out the cobblestone. You grab a hold of the cobblestone and pull it out of the corpse's head. Traces of brain matter and rotting flesh slowly drop from it. It looks like whatever was in the head turned to ooze long ago. Okay. Look at the postal office of Vermin Beast Control. To those hive citizens wishing gainful employ with the most honourable and generous sigil government, inquire forthwith at Office of Vermin and Disease Control to help stem plague of brain rats. Bounties paid, copper given for each rat tail brought. Tails must be genuine and from rat only. No cat, dog, or fiend tail accepted. Office, several streets south and west of Mortuary Gate in Lower Hive. Ask for official inspector in charge, the respected Phineas T. Lort, XXXIX. Interesting. Right, I want to go back here. I want to check if, Wait, no, let's talk to this person. Let's talk to this person first. This feels Star Wars-esque, actually.
I've never seen something so ugly I've not.
That's rude. Okay, let's say first. So say, I'm digging this.
Hike off.
Rude. You see a striking red-haired girl dressed in leather armor. Her right arm is covered in a series of interlocking plates that look like they were taken from the skin of some creature. And a horn shoulder piece protects her left arm. Oddly enough, she has a tail that is flicking back and forth as you watch. Pike off. A zombie's corpse is a good way to find a place to eat, right? Oh yeah. Greetings. The girl ignores you. I'm looking for someone named Pharaoh. Do you know where I can find him? I might. I might say more if you sweeten the question. I? She collects her tongue and rubs two fingers together. Jink jink. I? Jink jink? She means money. Oh. Aye, she glances more than shrugs. What the skull says. Hard coin. Okay. Alright, how much? How much is it to near you? Aye, she started you full charm. Come on, having a good day. Turn on the charm. How about 10? If your information is good enough, it could be more. Aye, alright then. She pockets the money. It's gone so quickly you have no idea where to advantage you. Look for him in the alley spiral of the mortuary. That's to the south and west of the mortuary. Aye? Very well. South and west of the mortuary? Thanks, farewell.
Looks like the dust one of them deaders.
Interesting accent she has. Good thing I had Hive Tout. If there's a marketplace, I want to find it. Harlot, Hive Thug, Hive Thug. What's this? Open Tomb, Gathering Dust Bar, Mausoleum. Hive Dwellers. Being all Hive Dwellery. Shall we explore here, though? Tomb. The sarcophagus appears to have been here for centuries. There's no lid. The exterior seems to be made of solid stone.
Done.
Cool. What's that? Pen's note. Okay, let's read this. This note has been written with remarkable penmanship upon the finest parchment. Vaxus. If you're reading this, then you've undoubtedly failed in your task and have been forced to use the escape route I arranged. I told you that your little disguised idea was ridiculous. In any case, you'll need to lay low for a while. The dustmen may be deluded, but they are not fools, and they will certainly seek retribution for our intrusion. I left you some coins. Use them to secure a hiding place in the hive, preferably in Ragpicker's Square. The dustmen will be unwilling to look for you there. Once you've secured a new hiding place, I have a new mission for you. Find out where Farrod is getting those bodies he's delivering to the mortuary. It's apparently causing the dustmen a great deal of upset, and I wouldn't mind knowing myself. Reports are that that stone-faced dustman at the Gathering Dust Bar, Initiate Emmerich, I think the fool's name is, has been sending out finders to try and mark Farrod's movements. See if you can find out how far along he is and hinder his efforts until we know more about Farrod's activities. I don't want Emmerich finding out something before we do. Interesting. Right, I'm gonna wear that ring so long. Interesting. What's this? Braziers, long since run on drive of oil, only ashes remain in the bottom. Let's get out of here. Why is there just a random tomb around here? Alright. Okay, then. Right, so we could go... There's Anger's house, Gathering Dust Bar. Let's go talk to this person. Right. Oh god, this place, yep. Alright. Harlot, lots of harlots. This place vibes like Tatooine for some reason. Let's go in here, let's see what's what.
Chief, what are we doing here? Let's say we just give this place the go, right?
Where am I? Right. Zombie worker. Lots of dustmen in here.
I'm gone.
Deacon's Christmas. There's Emmerich. Right, let's talk to this guy. But save first. Saving's important. This tiny wizard man is dwarfed by his huge dustman robes. Don't forget to ask about your journal when you get a chance. Dang it, back said it. Yeah, don't do that. This tiny wizard man is dwarfed by his huge dustman robes. They look as though they were chosen to cloak his small stature. Although he looks to be in his late 90s, this man is extremely energetic. He fidgets continuously and his eyes dart around the bar like a bird's. Greetings! The man's eyes gleam as he takes a measure and gives a slight nod in return. Hail and well met, traveller. You look like one who is just getting their sigil eggs about them. He tries off. Pardon me, have we met before? Your face seems familiar somehow. Possibly. Are you certain it was me? Maybe I was mistaken, Mortai shakes his head. Well, no matter. No matter. How is it that Mortai Grave Sen may help you? Do you seek? He collects his tongue and seeks the contract, perhaps? Contract? The contract? Why is but a simple transaction? From the depths of his huge road, Mortai pulls forth a dusty parchment and cold pen. I give you 50 commons. In return, after death, the Dustman faction may claim your remains. He smiles and collects his tongue. What use will you have for them at that point anyway? Not interested, thanks. I did have some questions, though. Of course, of course. Mortai nods. It would be my pleasure to answer any questions you may have. Have you seen a journal recently? I'm missing mine. Shakes his head. I know nothing about a journal. I deal with documentation of a much different sort. Had some other questions. Do you know someone called Farrod? Frown. Mortai frowns. He's one of those collectors, isn't he? I know little of him. I think Initiate Emmerich mentioned him in passing. Mortai glances around. Emmerich should be around here in the bar somewhere. He can usually be found at the far corner of the head table, I believe. That's all I wish to know. Farewell. What an odds he's going to leave. He has a strange expression on his face. Is there something wrong? Border friends, forgive me, I must ask again. Are you sure we haven't met before? Possibly, I do not recall you. Border shakes his head. Well, no matter. Farewell, Mortai. Yes, farewell, farewell. Border startles you as you leave. You hear mutter under his breath. Something about that one. Oh, intriguing. You look lost, sir. Only a little bit. Right. How would anyone forget your horrible zombie face? I'd say, just look at the nameless one. Deacon's Christmas. You see a heavy-set man with dark skin and grim features. He is dressed in dustman robes and is regarding you with a stony gaze. Greetings. You have the look of one lost. The man's voice is like stone settling. Did the wind send you, or are you here with purpose? Who are you? I am Emmerich, Factotum and Initiator of the Fourth Circle. Is this your bar? If you measure ownership in copper, this is not my establishment. If you measure ownership in spirit, it is mine. He pauses, as if trying to emphasize a point. The dustmen here are my students. They are under my protection. Can I ask you some questions? Emmerich waits. Is this your bar? Can you tell me about dustman faction? Yeah, nope. Dead contracts. I've come here in search of a journal. These eyes have seen no journal. Perhaps your search will take you elsewhere. Right. I'm searching for a man named Farod. Have you seen him? I would know why you seek the collector Farod. I wish to speak with him. As do I. He has made such a thing difficult. He speaks through other men. Emmerich falls silent for a moment. When two men speak through other men, little said as much as lost. Why does Farod not want to talk to others? The why is unclear. He is a man who hides from others and hides his reasons. Okay, I must take my leave. Farewell. You were not very helpful, I do have to say. What's this? Gates are made of featureless black metal. Gates are made of featureless black metal. Who else can we talk to? Zombie bodyguard, zombie bodyguard, zombie worker. I do like the ambient sounds. All copper eyes. Morichi. Alright, we gotta head. Right. Alright, so kill 3 of their number. Okay, I think I can go give that woman by here more money and ask about the journal.
I've never seen something so ugly I've not.
She's rude. Very rude. Right.
Well, what is it?
Missing a journal. Have you seen one? She looks strange. Nay, I've seen nothing like that. I haven't. Okay, thanks anyway. I pike off to wherever you come from then. Farewell to you too. I am too damn polite, clearly. Alright. Alright. Seeking company. No, I do not. You don't look at my frickin' face. You don't want none of this. Okay. Heading out, heading out, heading out. Where we go now? We're gonna go to the mausoleum. I don't know about the mausoleum. That's the mortuary, mausoleum. Right, check. Okay, then find your missing turn, find Craddock. We need to find a market. Okay. Damn it, why didn't you make mention of this? They see Nameless's face and they assume he doesn't get any for free. Yep, okay, fair point. Okay. Right, so... Right, we gotta head west. Okay.
I'm gone.
Okay, let's see here. I have Thug. Want to earn some jink? Your first impression of Mara is that he needs a long bath, preferably away from any creature that has a sense of smell. You can almost see the stench waft from his body in sinister yellow tendrils. He motions towards you frantically in an effort to get you to come over and talk to him. Approach this person and see what he has to say. A look of excitement crosses his face as you approach. Thank you for stopping. My name is Mar, and I've a favor to ask of you. I'm listening. 'Tis a matter of life or death. I must be delivering this earbox, will be me head for sure. 'Tis me bad luck that I twisted me leg something fierce. So will you help me out by delivering this earbox for you? Okay, I'll deliver the box. Mar slowly takes a small box out from within the recesses of his ragged clothing. For the briefest of moments, you see a look of regret cross his face. Then it is gone as he looks at you and hands you the box. A slight shimmer surrounds the box as both you and Mar touch it. A sigh of relief is heard as Mar releases the box into your care. What now? This be needing to be delivered to Ku Atra. He can usually be found somewheres down in the southeastern section of the hive. Oh, unless you tried to say I didn't warn you, whatever happens, don't open the box, and don't leave the hive with the box. I'll be off with you. I'll be back when I deliver the box. Farewell.
Updated my journal.
Hee hee hee. Oh, great. Oh, boy. Nope. What is this? Hive thug, hive thug, hive thug. There's a collector. There's a harlot. One ear. It looks like a market.
Come on, Carter, come on in here. You want to sleep outside? It's cold out here. Come on inside. We got a warm bed.
Okay then. What is all this? Not what I wanted. That's the flop house, southwestern. Ragbicus Square, that's where we would need to be. What the hell? There's a straight up demon. Weren't you supposed to kill a couple of thugs? Yes, specific thugs. Okay, there's fleece. Ow! Whoa! Guys, what the hell?
Damn. Don't let it end like this.
Okay. Well then, that...
Worse than last time.
Right, I need to touch my skull.
Done.
How do I raise dead again? Okay then. Well then.
I'm gone.
Oh wait, I need this. I need this. I need this. Right, let's get back out there. Combat, how rude. I mean, yeah, wow. It's like, damn.
All right.
Thankfully, it's fairly quick to get back to where we were. Disguise removed. Alright. Here's where we'll stop. That's a good place to stop, I'd say. Okay then. So there's lots of quests. Southeastern section of the hive. Right.
What's up?
Alright, so you, sir. Hold on. How do I give bandages to Maud? Okay. Okay, quick item. And item. Okay then. Mort does not regenerate health, apparently. Alright, let's save the game here. Cool. Right, I'm loving this so far. This was a good choice, folks. So, yeah, apparently this game is around 50 hours, so that's like 25 streams or something ridiculous. So yeah, we're going to be playing this for a while, probably. Unless we get sick of it, or get stuck, or it bugs out. Who knows? So anyway, I'm going to chuck the starting soon. I'm going to go back to... If I just do this, what happens? Yep, save. Like so. Yep, quit game. Quit game. There we go. Alrighty, that's Planescape Torment. I understand why this is a classic. It's very well written, which is like one of the most important things for an RPG to be. If it's about the narrative, you got to get that writing right. By the way, many characters won't give you info unless you prod them just right. I figured. Yeah, I figured. I mean, I did have to give someone money for them to give me directions, so... Yeah. This is a world where people don't do things for free. Alright, so thank you so much for joining me. I'm looking forward to this. This is gonna be good. And... drawing stream tomorrow. And... buy my book, Two of Rogues. It's a fantasy novel. Not like much like this. So I'm gonna share in chat. Actually, I'm gonna turn the elevator music on. Do I still have the link to it? Because I do have it somewhere. Right, so I got a universal book link here to me fantasy novel. So, Two of Rogues here, just in case anybody wants to have a look at it. And also, the VOD channel for this, where all the VODs of this are going to be going. So let's go here. VOD channel. If you want to catch up on all the other series I've done, there it is. Okay, I'll see you next time. This was fun. I like this game so far. Have a good one, folks. Farewell.